Welcome back to our next episode of Stud City Responds. Today is episode 14. We have a couple of really good questions, and I really want to take a deep dive because one of the topics of today is Ninjago City Markets, which is coming very soon, June 1st release. Where the heck are we going to put it? Well, obviously it's going to go behind us. I say obviously, but I hope you understand that it's going right behind me because that's going to be one of our glorious Lego sets and we need to make room for it. So my idea is to put it right behind me and fit it in with Ninjago City, Ninjago City Gardens, and Ninjago City Docks. Make room, see how much room we have left, and then potentially probably put up another shelf because we're going to have sets like these, some of our mechs or even in the Destiny's Bounty, that are no longer going to have homes. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. Welcome to another episode of Stud City Response. Make sure to leave your questions in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them in next week's video. Please use the format /AskSC, and I will be sure to respond. I do these videos every Friday, so we try to make it a cadence. Leave multiple questions. I'll be sure to answer them, guys. First thing is first, let's just briefly talk about the new Ninjago City set. This is the Ninjago City Markets. It comes with 6,163 pieces and of course has 21 freaking minifigs. I'm so pumped for this. I want to try to get it early, guys, so bear with me as I try to do that. It looks incredible, and it's a direct reference to Dragons Rising, which is also really exciting because that's also going to premiere on June 1st. If you watch the show like me, you're very excited for that. So I'm interested to see where the Ninjago show goes. I absolutely love and adore Ninjago, so I really hope they do a good job with the show and continue to make episodes going forward. So super excited about that. But anyways, as far as the set goes, it's 2 base plates, which is pretty freaking massive, right? So that's something to think about. Whereas if you look behind me, we have Ninjago City Gardens right over here. This is a base plate and a half. So this whole section right there, that's a base plate and a half. That was Ninjago City Gardens, which modern day retails for $350. This is 2 base plates, right? So another one is the Ninjago City Docks, which is right here. This is a base plate and a half as well. And then, of course, we have our Ninjago City, which is just 1 base plate. When I say just 1 base plate, it's a monstrosity of a Lego set. But no, my goal here was to say this is 2 base plates, so it's going to be freaking large. So I'm going to have to grab a couple base plates here just to get an idea. These have some stuff on them, but this should work. So 2 base plates essentially is these 2 train tracks all the way across. So essentially, if we just put this up against our shelf, it's going to be longer than our shelf. So we're gonna go from one shelf end all the way to basically the end, which is crazy. This is going to look so cool. So we're going to have to split this apart. I'm thinking on sliding over Ninjago City and putting it next to the docks. We'll get to that, later in when we actually build and review the set. But I'm thinking to put it in between Ninjago City and Ninjago City Docks. And then, of course, we have our little gap here that has our dojo from the Zane Tribute Temple next to our Ninjago City Garden. So that's my just general thoughts really quick. The set looks incredible. It has that cart going. Oh my god, it looks so good. I love the colors. I think the bright, vibrant colors from Ninjago really offer something pretty incredible. Let's look at the back of the box really quick. It does have, so it has like your main floor. Your main floor is like 2 levels. So like this would be your main floor, but it's like 2 buildings kind of stacked. And then it has like the walkway path. So that would be, I guess, floor 2. So it does have that. And then it has like a 3rd floor and maybe a little bit kind of like a tower. I don't know. So it's going to be a pretty tall set as well. More so the less it's going to be wide, similar to the docks, which is this section, which looks really good as well. So yeah, the color scheme looks incredible. Let's pull up this picture as well. This is a nice little angle. I like the walkway path that it has. Oh my gosh. I'm drooling, guys. This looks awesome. So it's nice to see a markets come in. And this one's actually really cool because it's pretty detailed on both sides. I think of all 4 modulars from Ninjago City, this one I think looks kind of like the best on the inside compared to the other ones. The docks, I would say, is the second best one. And then between the gardens and Ninjago City. But I'm just saying the opposite side. So like this is the facade is like your exterior building, looking into the city. But on the other side is like so much details and stuff. And it's almost like we need 2 of each sets, one to display the inside and one to display the outside. So that's something to think about. I can always like flip them around here and there. Then of course, like I said, had 21 minifigs. One I'm really excited for is Detective Zane. And I believe we got a new Elemental Master as well, which is really cool. But yeah, here's a handful of the minifigs. My gosh, this looks awesome. So a couple of them. Oh, we even got the Paper Girl. Oh, that's so cool. Anyways, the minifigs look incredible. We are also getting an additional Dareth, Kai, and his like his armory suit, not armory, his ironworking. I'm calling it ironworking, but anyways, his attire looks pretty epic there. So really excited for a bunch of new minifigs from Ninjago. Here's another better picture. Has Ninjago City Gardens with the little temple, and then it's like kind of adding into the Ninjago City markets. This thing looks absolutely massive. It's going to be interesting to see how everyone else implements it. So that is a really good one. I really appreciate this question, Yokto Thinker. This is a good one. But essentially, in short, Yokto, I'm going to put it on this shelf. And in short, your answer to that question is I'm going to put it on this shelf and kind of move some of the other stuff. I think I might have just an entire other shelf just for the Ninjago mechs that we could put, maybe even above it. I think that might look cool. I don't know. I'm really open in the air. I'm open for suggestions. I don't want to drill a million holes in my wall, but if we have to for Ninjago, it might be worth it. And if anything, I probably should have lowered. I don't know if I should have lowered this. I think it looks good there. It's like at a perfect level. But the shelf above it, which has the modulars, is just a little bit too high, or I just need other shelves to kind of showcase what's going on. It's unfortunate because Ninjago City Gardens is super tall. It's almost to the top of the next shelf. So like I really had no choice here. But in short, here's a better look at Ninjago City. I love some of its play features, like this turning sushi bar at the top. Anyways, I love Ninjago City. I love the docks, and I love the gardens. It's three of my probably like favorite buildings in my Lego room. They're just incredible. And I actually can't wait to take them down from the shelves and do a video of like incorporating them all together, because it's so awesome to see the inside of these from time and time again. It's unfortunate when you do display them like this, I can't see the backs of them. Like even right there, that's an elevator on Ninjago City, which you may have not known, but you would never be able to see this, right? Like from just seeing it behind me. So many hidden details. And then of course we have some really cool Ninjago stuff like some minifigs, some mechs. We'll have to build another shelf for some of these displays. Here's some really cool Golden Ninja. I have a couple more I still need to build. But yeah, essentially I'm going to put it on the shelf in between the docks and Ninjago City, and then have to free up more shelf space just to get this to have enough room. And of course we'll get the new Destiny's Bounty as well, and probably have a display for that. But here's a better angle. You could kind of see the modulars above. It's so hard to see. It's hard to get this camera angle right to get all of this in the background. And it's not a big deal to get all of it, but you can see some of the space issues that I have. Like Ninjago City is over here, and then the shelf's here. So this space is like, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 inches. So nothing too crazy, but makes it difficult. So really appreciate the question, Yokto Thinker. It's probably a long drawn out video for one question, but I think it was a really good one and something we needed to talk about. But we have one other question. This one's coming from Ethan Pridey. Says, do you think we'll get a park modular? Please answer in your next video. Thanks for the question, Ethan. Feel free to ask more questions. A park modular, that's a really interesting one. I don't quite know how they would implement a park into a building, but it's potential, right? They might make a botanical gardens modular, something like that. Something along those lines. I think that's highly likely, especially with the botanical collection for the creator expert or icons line going through. I think it's likely we could see something like that as a Lego modular building. I don't know what time frame would be, maybe in the next 3 to 5 years or so. There's so many like different designs Lego could do, and it's hard because they only do one building per year, right? So there's so many options. Like you're like, oh, we need a school, we need a hospital, we need a park. Those are 3 great things. I just named off the top of my head. But there's how many countless other ones that they might want to try and do. But anyways, is it possible? Absolutely, anything's possible, right? And I think it fits in quite well with Lego's like goals and ambitions, right? A park is something that's pretty admirable, and a building that would fit right in with the collection. I don't know how they would do it, right? But that's for the designers. I'm not a designer, so that's kind of where my head goes. But anyways, great questions, everybody. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Thanks for asking all the questions. Make sure to leave your questions below, and I'll be sure to answer them in next week's video on Friday, of course. So thanks so much, guys. Next week's episode 15. See you guys there. My name's Cristo from Stud City. Peace out.